wanna be with you. I still think about you. I still think about you. Tell me how you been. Crazy how you turned into a dub when I could've been 2 10s. Crazy how I still feel alone in the room with my whole crew. Damn, can't help myself. Could've been more loyal. Could've been more.
Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us as well. And, of course, Luka Doncic. They relied on him as a passer and floor general. They'll need someone to come into that role.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives. Now, here's Butler, following the miss by Jokic. Now, here's Butler. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And here are the Suns now. Back to Booker. And he banks in the layup.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
And Adebayo sends it back. And stolen by Murray. Poked away.
Out of bounds.
And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. To the paint. Jokic inside. Out to Brooks. Pass to Brown. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Porter with it. Butler covering. Here's Brown. They get a hand on it. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
I asked him what's the hardest thing about facing Nikola Jokic. He said the way he controls the game at the offensive end. He keeps everyone involved. He's a great scorer, and you have to keep him off the offensive glass. It's a tall order, all of it. Guys?
Thank you, David. Jokic on top.
Well, this is what makes him a complete two-way player. Great defense there from Bam Adebayo.
Hero from long range. Another three for Phoenix.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Denver with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Jokic. Will it go? And Jokic slams it in.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Now, here's Adebayo. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. drains the three-pointer.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And the Denver Nuggets, led by multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. And they've done a tremendous job surrounding him with the right kind of people.
They certainly have, Kevin. But one caveat here. You can surround Nikola Jokic with any player, Kevin, and he will figure out their strengths and get them the ball where they need to have it. This guy makes everyone better.
So you think we're not giving enough attention maybe to what he thinks upstairs, how he sees the game?
He sees the game, Kevin, as well as anyone who's ever played it, and he directs traffic out there. He is a true point center.
Here's Jokic. Comes up empty down low.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his forte.
Booker in the corner.
2 minutes remaining.
From the arc, another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Jokic. Another miss by Jokic.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
They need this. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
The drive by Booker.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Jokic inside. Over Adebayo. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Jokic has got 6 points.
Well, Jokic often likes to pass from that spot, but he can also hit the jump shot.
Pass to Booker. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. 16 points for him.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Jokic is out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal.
Timeout.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. It's stolen by Adebayo. For three, Booker. Struthers grabs the miss. And stolen by Booker. Left side, Butler. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Suns. He went on an aerial three-point display.
The Nuggets, 9.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Here's Jokic. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Suns leading by 16. Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly. Driving inside. And Watson slams it in.
Yeah, nice vision from Gordon. He knew his teammate was there all the way.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, DA is a two-way threat. Hero from deep three-point territory. It's hauled in by Gordon.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
6 to shoot. Pass to Watson. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And that one drops. Black's got his first points of the night.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter. The coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going. Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, yes type of shot.
Pass to Brooks. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Now here's Gordon. Back to Jokic. And too much time in the lane to get called for the 3-second violation. And you know, Greg, we're seeing so many teams utilizing the dribble handoff.
And it really forces the defense into a bad spot. Can create situations where the offense has an advantage, and then it allows you to kind of seek out the matchup.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Suns lead by 16. Here's Black. Pass to Strus. From deep. And it's Jokic with the rebound. On the wing, Porter. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Jovic.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
They get the rebound. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Pass to Strus. The three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets trail by 18.
2 minutes remaining.
Wide open look here for Murray. Second shot opportunity. And Jokic slams it in.
Staying active. Jokic is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
Here's Black. .131 left in the second quarter. Down low. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Black's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Phoenix leading by 16. Here's Black. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Porter. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
Well, normally we see Porter Jr. shoot it from deep, but I'd love to see him go inside more. He has great length and touch.
Pass to Strus. Sinks the three-pointer. Strus has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Murray for three. Rebound by the Suns. They led by as many as 18 points. Stolen by Brooks. Open shot by Murray. And it's Denver scoring again.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And we finished one half of basketball. The Suns on top. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Brown. Out to Brooks. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Brooks has got his first points of the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
They set the pick. Pass to Booker. You know
Devin Booker. Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark. And he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night. I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving him.
Hero. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
3-point field goal.
Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Here's Butler. On the high post, he drills it. And the Suns lead by 12.
And Jimmy Butler is very comfortable operating in that mid-range area.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Nuggets are an example of how you build a contender from the ground up. Coach Michael Malone says, I'm hoping we can be a blueprint for a lot of young teams, young coaches, and young GMs. Be patient. Let it build the right way, bring in the right kind of people, and you never know what's going to happen. Kevin?
Well, David, you've just triggered a lot of thoughts here. But doing it that way, to me, feels the right way. And a lot of fun to watch their success. And we thank you for the report.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh, my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the 2 biggest would be this. I think, number 1, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
Pass to Brown. Here's Jokic. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Suns lead by 13. Butler in the corner. Shoots from the baseline. For 3, Booker. And it's Jokic with the rebound. GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
To the wing right side. Here's Murray. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Booker outside. Lets it go from deep. That one no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out to Brooks. Clock at 6. And here's Jokic outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Suns. This game is finished. They'll be off to Portland taking on the Trailblazers. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
From the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Over to the left wing. Denver passing it around. In the corner, Murray with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Murray doesn't fear anyone inside. He just goes right at the defense.
And you know, Coach, guys who are really productive, like Jamal Murray, often have turnover issues. But you know what? He really doesn't struggle with that.
No, he doesn't, and that's one of the great things about him, Kevin. He can be that aggressive but stay under control and take care of the ball. Always poised. Nothing seems to bother him.
That's an added quality that you don't see with a lot of guys who shoot and score as much as he does.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Launches from deep. Rebound by the Suns. Booker looking around. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back.
The Nuggets, 38.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Nuggets trailed by 15. Pass to Strother. Let's go. The rebound by Richards. Strus with a deep three-point shot. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, with this team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
And Jokic gets it to go.
Strength and determination from Jokic inside, scoring through the contact.
Here's Highsmith. A three-pointer off the mark. Now Jokic. Poke loose. Launches it. That one misses. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And easy 2 points on the layup.
He's so skilled on the interior. Jokic plays with so much force and leverage down low.
A nice shot by Black. And the Suns lead by 13.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
Pass to Watson. Here's Strother. Here's Jokic. And a missed layup. Phoenix leading by 13 to the middle. Here's Jovic. It's hauled in by Gordon. Here's the break. Here's Jokic. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And Jokic will just torch you inside. Here's Black. Pass to Jovic. Back to Black. Plays it up off the glass.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Here's Strother. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So both teams changing it up here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Dan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Yeah, it seems like Porter Jr. could do even more of this, attacking right at the rim.
Outside Hero. And the Suns miss again. The Nuggets trail by 7. Here's Murray, and there's the drive. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, there's no question. Murray can go get one for you when you need it most.
Pass to Booker. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. So far in the fourth quarter, they belong to 6 points. Here's Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
And O'Neal gets it to go.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
And a deep three from Hero. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. The kick out to Porter. Elbow shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. They led by as many as 18 points. On the wing, Booker. Takes a three. Jokic grabs the miss.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on. Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Here's Denver now. They trail by 7. Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Booker. From deep three-point territory. Oh, he got it!
Can you believe that?
So it's the Suns winning easily.